Hello my lovely sweethearts and welcome back to my channel. So today, much different from last week's video where I was out doing bikini hauls. It's cold today, it's been raining and the weather has taken a massive change. That's the UK for you. So I thought today I'd get snuggled up in my little hoodie and my joggers and I would just do a video of my weekly shopping haul, my food shopping and some meal ideas for you all. This is an Asda shop and normally Asda is my local shop and I go there every week because it's just local to me. Sometimes I pop into Waitrose or Sainsbury's because they're two of the local shops to me as well. But this is a full-on Asda usual weekly shop. I didn't even think about making a video before I did my shop, so this is genuinely what I eat on a week-to-week basis. Everything involved, so come on, I'll take you along with me and let's see what I got. Okay, there it is in all of its glory. My gorgeous food shop. Now I'm going to start with the frozen stuff. Where is it? There. I'm going to start with the frozen stuff first so I can put it in the freezer, and we don't normally get a lot of frozen stuff from Asda, so I'm going to quickly whiz through that. Main thing I always get are these Richmond sausages frozen. Now I like the vegetarian ones, but these ones are good too. They just didn't have the vegetarian ones in stock. These are 16 skinless Richmond frozen sausages. Little sausage there for you. Yeah, I love a good sauce when it's on a sandwich or something. They take 15 minutes from frozen, and this is the type of thing that, like, when you run out of food in the house, you've always got a meal ready for you. You could do sausage casserole, you could do sausage and mash, you could do toad in the hole, you could do hot dogs. Just a cheap and easy meal that I like to keep in the freezer. They're good for brekkies too. Nice to shove into an omelette. You know, the list goes on and on. They're just really, really efficient and easy to cook. Keep those in the freezer and you've always got a meal. Okay, the next thing that I have frozen are these Jumbo King prawns. These are really good in a curry, and I've also got, for my first meal idea of the week, red Thai curry paste from Asda. This is really cheap. I think it's about £1.50 and I think the prawns are about £1.99, and you can have this with prawns or chicken or vegetables, and you just need coconut milk. So I always have coconut milk in the cupboard, but I have bought some this week. This is the Summer Pride coconut milk from Asda. This is usually about 70p and a lot of the time this is substituted for the more expensive ones, but they actually had it in stock this time. So this and this goes together as a meal, as well as mange tout. Don't know if that's how you say it. I'll switch this up for like sliced green beans or carrots now and again. I actually have these carrots here from Waitrose that I bought last week, and I'm going to slice some up in there as well and have a prawn and vegetable red Thai curry. All in all, I don't know how much this meal costs, but as I had the carrots already, they'll do like a couple of meals. And then as I say, £1.99, £1.50. I think these were about £1 something, so like under £5 per meal, and it will serve 4 people easily. Next up, I bought British chicken breast fillets and British chicken mini fillets, and I froze both of those things because I already have some other meat here that I'm going to leave unfrozen, so these will last me a bit longer. With the mini fillets, what was I thinking with those? Good question. That's what I was going to do. So with the mini fillets, I have some sweet chili sauce in the refrigerator, so I was going to put some sweet chili sauce on there. And then I bought this Thai sweet chili rice, and I thought that is just a pretty simple weekday meal. I could have it with some veg. I always buy a massive bag of spinach and shove spinach in there as well. Baby corn, which I absolutely love. So I would chop up the mini fillets and the baby corn, cook them in Thai chili sauce for a little while, which you can get for like £1 from Asda, and then I would cook the Thai sweet chili rice, have that all together. That's another meal out of the way, sis. For the British chicken breast fillets, I actually bought a meal kit, which I think are really good from Asda and other supermarkets. You can just cook a meal and they have all the spices and everything in there ready to go. So this week I bought this Simply Cook jerk chicken recipe kit from Asda. So it's got 3 seasoning parts: jerk seasoning, jerk paste and rice stock. And then all you need is a a tin of red kidney beans, which I got for under 50p from Asda. And then you need coconut milk. Again, I've got another one. We're going with the Summer Pride coconut milk from Asda, about 70p. And then you need chicken breast or thigh, got that. And then you need basmati rice. I am really lazy and I hate cooking rice, so I always go with these rice pots. These are 79p from Asda, and if you want to split them up into 2 meals you can, but I would just shove all of that into a pan, and then I know that I can put the rice seasoning on that. Again, that's another meal: jerk chicken and rice and beans, or rice and peas, whatever you like to call it. I love jerk chicken. That's another weekly meal out of the way. Again, the chicken breast is £3.79 at 70p. This is like £1 something. It's under £7, I think, so a bit more of an expensive weekly meal, but it will be delicious. The next meal is like what I would have as my bougie like Friday meal, like the meal that I'm going to indulge in, and that would be steak. They have this medallion steak. It's normally £2 something. Oh, £2.99 this was. And I like it because it comes with like 2 perfectly sized steaks. So for me and my partner, there's not gonna be any arguing about like who gets the biggest steak or whatever. So there we go, we've got that. And then I'm gonna have that. As I say, this is an indulgent meal. This is where we go in like no veg. We're really gonna pig out. So I've got the cheesy potato gratin. I normally go for the dauphinoise from Asda, but they only had the potato gratin, but I don't really see that much of a difference between dauphinoise and a gratin. It's cheese sauce, it's potatoes, it's indulgent. I'd have that with the steak. What else would I have with this steak? I think I'd probably go with more corn maybe. I bought 2 packs of this corn. Or some like frozen peas or something. I haven't decided yet, but I probably would have some veg on there just to spice things up a little bit. So I did buy 2 packs of corn, so maybe we'd have corn with that as a little bit of vegetables. And that's going to be my like really indulgent Friday or Saturday night treat. So I've also bought for the dessert of that these goo cheesecakes. If you know about goo, goo is the goat. Goo is the best ever. Their cheesecakes are amazing. These were £1.50, which is such a good deal. I saw them in Tesco's for £1.50, but you have to be a club card member, and Tesco's is just more expensive anyway, I think. So Asda really came through with these. These are the Zillionaire chocolate cheesecakes. They also do the salted caramel ones, and I think like a lemon one. I don't know, they're all just so good. I would buy goo for every single meal if I could, but I can't. And also obviously you always keep the little pots inside to make your own desserts and things, which is a bargain. My next meal is pork belly. I bought this quite cheap. It has no seasonings or anything on it, so it's £3.14. But what I'm going to do is slow cook it in my slow cooker that I've got. Then I'm gonna add this hoisin soy sauce on it. It's got like garlicky soybean flavours, quite umami, is that the word? Like savoury flavour, onto the pork belly. As I say, slow cook it for like a long time, like 6 hours on slow, and that's gonna be delicious. And I'm gonna have that with this rice. So this is the Uncle Ben's Chinese style rice. So I think it's got like spring onion, sesame oil, garlic and ginger. I've got some spring onions from Waitrose here that I bought last week that I'm going to put in this rice as well. Again, a bit of spinach I'm going to put in the rice. And these peppers I bought from Waitrose last week, I'm going to chop up a few peppers and put them in there. So we're going to have some like chopped up hoisin pork belly with Chinese rice, peppers and spinach. That's another meal. And the pork belly was £3.14. This was like 50p, easy. This was about £1. So again, like £5-ish for a meal, a bargain. And again, it will feed about 4 people. There's only 2 of us that live in this house, but all these meals will feed 4 people because you can't buy meat like any smaller. It's always in family size packs, which is annoying. But yeah, these will all feed 4 people. You might need to buy another rice if you're feeding a family, because these rice pockets only serve 2 people. But yeah, apart from that, it will feed your family. My next meal is these. These are new from Asda as part of their summer range, so I've never had them before. These are the lemon and pepper pork loin steaks. They look amazing. They look really well seasoned, which I'm a big fan of. We love a bit of seasoning. And there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 in here. So this could feed like a family of 6, really, if you're gonna have 1 pork loin each. I mean, to be honest, I'm probably gonna have 2 or 3 of them because I'm a big fat fatty and that's how I like to eat, but alas. I'm going to do that with this root vegetable mash, which is a bit healthier than normal creamy mash. And it has in it normal potato, and then it's got carrot, swede, parsnip, and it does have a bit of cream and salted butter. But you know, we've got to indulge a little bit every now and again. So yeah, root vegetable mash, pork loin steaks. The vegetables, I don't have them here, but I'm probably going to do some frozen peas, use another one of these peppers, and some spinach again. I just want to really use up everything that I already have. Okay, now for everything else that's not a meal. So we've got sliced cheese. These are 2 for £3. You can get 2 sliced cheese, or you can get a sliced cheese and a grated cheese. So I got the mature British cheddar cheese for sandwiches, and then I got this mature grated British cheddar cheese with 50% less fat for sprinkling on things, because the last meal I got was actually the spinach and ricotta tortellini. If you don't know about these from Asda, they do a 2 for £2.50 deal. So you can get this 2 for £2.50 spinach and ricotta tortellini, and then to go with that I got the tomato and mascarpone sauce. So I'm going to have that with a bit of sprinkled cheese. I got coriander to put on the Thai curry and jerk chicken. I love coriander on everything, especially curries. You just chop it up and put it on the top. It always makes it look more professional and like chef-ish. So chucked that in there. Don't know how much that was. Less than £1 for sure. This celery I got from Waitrose last week, but I've been keeping it in the fridge and I just haven't eaten any of it. So from Asda, I bought some Philadelphia because I don't know if it's just me, but when I was a kid, when I was younger, I always put Philadelphia on celery and ate it just raw like that. I don't know if anyone else does that. I think it's delicious. You can also cut the celery sticks up and like dip them in the Philadelphia. It's just such a good snack. A couple of fridge essentials. I have cooked ham. This makes me feel sick, but other people in this household will have it on a sandwich. Maybe plum tomatoes. I used to be allergic to tomatoes, but for some reason in the past couple of years I've grown out of it, so I eat tomatoes constantly because I'm just getting used to them again and they're delicious. A cucumber for sandwiches. This one's like a really weird shape. It goes really thin here and really thick at the bottom, like a baseball bat. Yeah, anyway, a cucumber. Giant pork pie. The giant pork pies always taste better than the little pork pies. I don't know why, they just do, but pork pie just for little snacking purposes. Again, that's not really my cup of tea, but I will occasionally partake in a pork pie snacking session. Big block of cheese in case we run out of the sliced and grated cheese. Cheese is just a staple in this household. I live on cheese and I need to have it, so this big block of cheese will last me a while. We got fruit, so I've got a melon medley, which was £1.50. I have the mango, melon and pineapple, which was £1.50, and then I was meant to have melon slices, but they substituted it for another melon medley. That's fine. I like melon, any sort of fruit, good with me. I also still have some grapes left over from last week, so that's a lot of fruit for the week. And then I also have these bananas. I've really gone off bananas recently, but I've decided I'm gonna make some like smoothies in the morning, and maybe that will help me to eat fruit, so I bought a bunch of bananas for that reason. Talking of smoothies, I also bought this mango juice and orange juice, smooth, not with bits, because ew. Then I also bought this coconut milk, or what I think is coconut milk, because is it coconut milk or coconut water? I'm sure I'll find out. But I think it's coconut milk. And what I was going to plan to do is in the morning have a smoothie with banana, coconut milk and some cocoa powder, like a chocolate banana smoothie. That's the plan anyway. For the cupboard we have Club Biscuits, a sandwich packed lunch special. We have Quavers. These were in a pack of 12 I think, but I've already opened them and put them in the cupboard. Quavers are the best. A double pack of milk digestive biscuits. Yeah, I'm obsessed with milk digestive biscuits, as is my partner, and we just go through them like crazy. So this twin pack was £1.50, which was a bargain from Asda at the time. Probably still on offer now, go get it, because these can be expensive, especially the McVitie's version. We always normally get the cheap version, but because these were on offer I thought, why not? But the cheap version from Asda tastes exactly the same, I promise. Got 3 tins of these Heinz hula hoop spaghetti, just to have spaghetti on toast if we need like a little meal in the daytime on a Saturday or Sunday. We want some lunch that's not a sandwich. Chopped tomatoes. These are just a cupboard essential, and I mean essential. If ever I'm like running out of stuff and I need to cook something, I've got curry powder and spices in the cupboard, so I can chuck a load of vegetables or meat in a pan, put some curry powder, spices in there, chuck in a tin of chopped tomatoes, and that's just a meal to go. And I'll also have chopped tomatoes on toast or with a breakfast. A very healthy start to the day. The last thing I have is Ribena. I can't live without Ribena. Honestly, I can't live without Ribena. Then we have lemonade. This is just the Asda cheap lemonade. It does contain sugar, but they do have a sugar-free one as well. And yeah, I just like Ribena and lemonade. It's one of my favourite drinks at the moment. So refreshing, especially when it's sunny. So get into it. There we have it, guys. That is my food shop for the week. If you want to see the meals that I talked about being cooked in the week, then please follow my TikTok and Instagram. The links for those will all be down below. Thank you so much for your support this week on my video, and if you're a new subscriber, please tell me in the comments below and I'll reply back to you straight away. I love you so much. Let me know if you enjoyed this video and if you want another one as well. As I say, all the meals I'm going to be cooking are going to be on my TikTok or Instagram, so follow those down below, and I'm sure I'll see you next week for another video. I love you so much. Bye bye.